Okay, welcome back to the Be a Pro series. It's a welcome back, at least for me. I don't know how things will be edited down. It's been a few weeks since I've recorded this because my entire life has just been crazy for the last couple of weeks, and I don't remember where we left off. I know we have the Pittsburgh Penguins, and it's trade deadline day, I believe. And yeah, it's trade deadline day. It is officially trade deadline day, so the deadline in the game world on March 2026 has officially passed us. We didn't get dealt. We're still here. And I believe our team did not make any changes. You can see some of the acquisitions on the bottom of your screen if you see trades of the day and some of the players that have moved around a little bit there. And we got the Pittsburgh Penguins. We're running to the very end of the season. You can see what's ahead of us. That's what's left. It's like 20 games? Almost 20 games exactly we have played. If you see there on the right side of your screen, zoom in on that, Vince. 61 games played. So we are running short on season to make up the save percentage. All right, well, trade deadline, the trade deadline has officially passed. I would say trade deadline day has passed, but trade deadline day hasn't officially passed. We still got to play this game in the game world on March, whatever date it is. I don't know the official date that we're in, but it doesn't matter. We're here to play. My first time actually booting this game up in a few weeks. What a save to begin with. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why am I in free skate mode? Quite an interesting beginning to this game. I'm a little rusty. What an excellent save by the goaltender, the unnamed Penguins goaltender, who is not rusty. He's not rusty in his... Well, the Kapanen was sent flying, picking up the air miles to start this game. We touch up, and a quick penalty in this game. A charge on Andrei Svechnikov. Hey, look at this. Oh, okay, maybe Kapanen didn't get as high in the air as I thought he did. So I'm still coming off of some personal illnesses. I've been dealing with being sick, plus pollen in the air like crazy here in North Carolina. Are we really going to go down a 5-on-3? We are going to go down a 5-on-3. Valeri Nichushkin. Well, this is absolutely going to put me in a very difficult spot because this came almost as soon as Andre stepped inside the box. We have taken another penalty. Penguins are almost certified to score on this, aren't they? They're going to score on this. Did they take... Who took this penalty? Well, okay, well, that kind of negates the 5-on-3. What is going on? Seriously, what is happening? We can't even play the game because of one penalty call after another. Well, D-zone face-off now for the Penguins. 4-on-3, I should say. 4-on-3, Neil Pionk leading the charge for Pittsburgh, losing the handle. So as I was trying to discuss before all these penalties were called out, I'm a little congested. It's mostly coming off of illnesses. I'm a little bit congested. I feel fine for the most part other than the congestion. But I think a lot of it is just a pollen. And normally, hold on, let me make this save. Well, no save to be made and cleared. Normally, pollen doesn't bother me. But for some reason, I think it's so abundant in the air that even if it never bothers you and you never have seasonal allergies, there's just a certain point where your body, no matter what, cannot tolerate it anymore. And it's just wreaked havoc on my sinuses since the pollen has kicked up. I mean, spring came really early this year. My point in all this being, I may sound on commentary, I may sound a little bit congested. That should be a save. Why are we facing the crease that way? I mean, this is legit the most uncomfortable commentary for me to do because I legitimately feel so congested. And the recording date of this episode is early March. So that's how far ahead I am on this series right now. Oh my god, I kind of trusted my own defenseman with that rebound. So what is the deal? Are we 4-on-4, 5-on-3? That's a good play to just turn that into the corner like that. I think it's back to 5-on-5 actually. So I don't even know how the penalties shaked out because there were so many taken in such a short span of time. Fuel, get me fire. Give me no goals against. That's what I desire. That's the best I can come up with. This is Netches the handoff to Svechnikov. Save, rebound. Got loose, and Rodriguez unable to cover that. That's going to be big for the Hurricanes if we can maintain possession. This is Lindell going to pull up, pass across the KK. The drop pass between the legs, and it works out. Did it ever? Lindell posting in past Rodriguez. Yep, I don't think that was an intentional drop pass, but it went in the back of the net. That's all I need to know. That's all that you need to know. Is there a new goal song? I swear there's a new goal song. unless I'm just hearing things. I've never really paid attention to the goal song before, to be honest, but there have been updates installed, and my God, did Cirelli rip that right past me down the other side of the ice. So Cirelli, right immediately after the faceoff, the first possession the Penguins get, just slides right through the defense like a knife through butter. And I felt like I was challenging this well. We played this well. My goalie or the game just didn't give us a save, and Cirelli goes post and in, knocks the water bottle off, that BioSteel bottle, the disrespect. And we can now confirm no shutout happening on trade deadline day. That's fine. But I am hoping to get, how many do we have this season? I think it's 3? Or maybe it's 4. I might be at 4. I can't remember where I'm at, but I would like to get another one before the season does end. It would just help me pad those stats, and it would get the save percentage back up there. Allows Cirelli the goal scorer again. Might want to tighten up on Cirelli. That was Ethan Bear. You're responsible for number 71. Yeah, Ethan Bear is who got torched on the first goal that the Penguins scored in this game. Hopefully the only one that they scored in this game, but it was Bear that failed to defend Cirelli. Good deep play on Matheson. Here comes Timo Meier, dumped in. Trade deadline in real life just passed, and I thought maybe the Hurricanes might have a shot at Timo Meier. Unfortunately, he's now a New Jersey Devil, so congratulations to New Jersey on acquiring Timo Meier. He's a stud player, and he's going to do big things for that organization for quite a while to come. It's kind of funny because here in this universe, we have D-Boss, Dylan Larkin, and we have Timo Meier on the same team. And there were rumors that at least one of those guys could have been acquired by the Hurricanes in real life. It never happened. So yeah, those of you in the future, you know how far in advance we are in this series. I was definitely expecting a shot. Yeah, but you know how far in advance this series is being recorded because the real life trade deadline did just pass. Good save. That was timely and just nice and square at the top of the crease. Good feed to find Svechnikov. In front, almost off of Haig into his own net. Step up Morrissey. Gap up on Milano. He's going to pull up from the corner. Wait for that pass because you know it's coming. A bit of a cycle. Trying to set up a cycle, I guess. Whatever the AI thinks a cycle is anyway. And a penalty drawn by Martin Necas. A slash to the Penguins. A slash to Kasperi Kapanen, the son of Sammy Kapanen, former Hurricane. And Kasperi Kapanen is now, as of now in real life, he is a former Penguin. He no longer plays for the Pittsburgh Penguins. I think he was he picked up off waivers by the St. Louis Blues, I believe. I don't think he was traded. But we got to find a teammate in the neutral ice. Looks like the Penguins are going to catch a small break here. They are going to be killing off a penalty unless we score early on this. They're going to kill off a penalty for the rest of this period. And a big save. That was a massive save on Larkin here on this power play. Another one, maybe 3 in a row. Yeah, I got it. Don't worry. Don't mind me. I got this. Well, it would have been nice if my teammates could have gotten it. They're at center ice. They're just kind of fumbling around with it. 50 seconds to go in the first period of play. I almost said regulation, but we haven't played that much yet. Clear right out by Cirelli. Knocked down in front of me. I got the handle on this. And I think I put a little way too much on that. You guys hustle 2-on-1, 3-on-1 basically. Actually, force it to the back door. We just did not take advantage of the opportunity. The period might end right here with the puck on my stick, and I just might as well flip it up there and just try something. And that is how the first period of play is going to end. What is my guy doing? And there's the move by Cirelli right around Bear like a freaking pylon, just about as useful as one. So just 2 seconds is all that remains of the power play. We begin the second period. We won the face-off. The power play is over. An awkward hit on Dylan Larkin to begin with. And we got Neil Pionk up to Kapanen. And Kapanen has taken his second big hit of the game. Look at how slow he is to get up. Looks like the AIs are trying to find a one-timer, but they're not. Well, that works well enough for me, actually. It is a right shot on the right side, but it works. And Matheson just rolls it in. I've got the puck played, and I'm going to... I swear, I really need to be more careful when playing the puck. It's not the first time I've done that, where I tried to just rim it innocently around the boards, and I shoot it indirect off the boards directly in front of me, and it pops right back in the slot area. Thank God a defenseman had his awareness on him. Here we go. We're going to see a shot. Kapanen, we're going to leave the rebound in front of us. Oh, it's standing there, and Nishushkin, he's going to pot it. He was just camping out right at the top of the crease, and the puck finds its way to his stick blade and in the back of the net. I don't know what kind of replay we're going to get, but if you pay attention to Nishushkin, watch him just stand there, unguarded, undefended, and Rodrigue allows the puck to slip right past him again on the stick side. Well, that's a very nice boost early on in the second period of play for Larry Nishushkin, who I've mentioned it many times. But we got him in the trade deadline, I think, a few seasons back. We got him in the trade deadline. You can believe that. And he has just been a phenomenal acquisition for this team to help bolster the depth. I don't know what line he specifically plays on as of right now. And you look at him going again. And again, the retrieval. Haig pinned along the boards by the much smaller, I believe, Seth Jarvis. McCabe trying to go to war for the puck. He's going to get it right back. Kick it down to Morrissey. To Jarvis, it's in front. I don't know if a save was made. A great attempt dumped in by the Penguins. We're going to get it behind our own net, and I don't have a single teammate paying attention to what's going on. Oh, delayed penalty. That's my go to the net. The Penguins to the box for the third time in this game. Just let me get here first. And we might actually get to watch our team set up here on the delayed call. Jarvis, a slap shot deflected into Rodrigue, and that's going to be the touch. And Cirelli going to the box. Well, it's not like I've needed much of a break in this game, but the power play for the Hurricanes will give us a break. I think they won the faceoff right into their own goaltender. That's why, as a goaltender, you've always got to live on your toes because you got to make saves like these ones. You guys are on a power play. I don't need to be dealing with this right now. Svechnikov, the pass off to Netjes. It's bobbled. Popped back into the slot area. Svechnikov digs it out, and Rodrigue makes sure he takes care of the second chance. Looks like the Penguins are trying to orchestrate something short-handed here. If they had connected on that pass, that would have been genius. But it looks like it might be genius for Netjes. He just got it denied by Rodrigue. Had the one-timer set up. Gruel is going to carry it away. And Gruel, what a move by Gruel. Oh, my God. That is literally... There's nothing. Was there even anything I could do about that? Well, the Penguins decided to go shorthanded, and it paid off. First of all, a great move by Gruel because he burns D'Angelo with this loose puck deke. It's now basically a 2-on-1, and I don't know. I have so many questions about this play. Why is my defenseman taking on the shot and not playing the pass? Where am I? I'm so far out at the top of my crease. I have no chance to recover on the one-timer. I knew it was coming, and I just look at how far I'd have to move to make a save on that. Penguins get one shorthanded, and the vibes are not good now. Now the vibes are really not good. It's 2 goals on 11 shots, I do believe. Not the end of the world, but man, you guys are going to have to play a lot better in front of me. You know, both goals that have been scored tonight by Pittsburgh are because defensemen have gotten burned in this game. Both times. Defensemen, for our team, have gotten burned, and I've kind of sort of been hung out to dry. I'm just going to say it. Pittsburgh, you need to shoot the puck and not preferably one-timers while I'm standing way out above the top of my crease. I'm now in really nervous territory because I don't know if I'm going to see enough shots in this game. Having given up 2 now, I can't give up another goal because I don't think 30 shots is happening from the Penguins. So it's going to become imperative that I stop every shot I face, and I'm going to need to see at least 20 for the game, which is quite a way to go for the Penguins. This could be one. Oh, that ping-ponged around a little bit. And now we're going to go back on a power play, of course. I mean, it's nice because we're not the team that's going to the box frequently in this game, but I need some shots on net before this period ends, and then I'm going to need some more in the third period of play, and it's not looking too good right now. Now remember, Pittsburgh has a shorthanded goal, so we're going to have to watch out for that as well. That was a nice look. We've looked for Netjes on the one-timer all night. It's almost worked out for us. Play this. Oh, I deflected it, but at least my teammates are going to get there. I would love to see my team score early on the power play. Then we can worry about those shots. We can't even worry about playing the puck because we're so bad. That's a good forecheck by the shorthanded unit for Pittsburgh. They're giving us hell on the forecheck. Oh, the way his knees buckled behind him, that was not very comfortable, even for an AI player. See if we can chase this down. No one's going where they need to be. Yeah, I had Larkin with that play. He didn't get possession of it. He just lost the handle, flipped in, And I'm going to leave that there for my defenseman, or rather Kotkaniemi, who's playing the role of defenseman on the point, on the power play. And Haig, did that go out of play by Haig? Yes, it did. That clearing attempt. Clean over the glass. And I swear, it's just one penalty after another with this Penguins team. I mean, it's nice for my team to get these power play looks. It'd be nice to get a lead off this power play, but I'm not going to see any shots with Pittsburgh being in penalty trouble the whole game. We can't even... Did he just make a blocker save with that? And they take another delay of game penalty. This game has lost its own mind. Well, there's at least 2 of those 3 guys are in the box for delay of game. John Marino, the most recent delay of game penalty. So my question is, yeah, it remains a 5-on-3 as it should. I'm just going to let that stay there. I'm going to be straight honest. I don't think the Penguins can get 9 third-period shots in this game. I've lost my faith in the AIs. Well, to mirror the end of the first period, Penguins are going to be on the power play for pretty much the rest of the period. They're going to be shorthanded unless we score on it. And another just attacking save by Rodrigue. You got to give a man credit. He's looked amazing for the Penguins. He's fought off some difficult shot attempts, and I'm just going to try to fly that one right to, guess who? Andrei Svechnikov, always waiting for me. But they get it right out again behind the defense. Well, this is just impressive. The Penguins just keep taking penalties, and they keep killing them off. We haven't scored a single goal on the power play in this game, and I think that's going to remain the fact before we enter the third period of play with 2 seconds left here. Is there anything we can do on the power play? Should we just start declining the power play? That's it for the second period of play. 2 tough goals given up in this game on my part. Not much I could do about it. We gotta hope that the Penguins shoot the puck in the final 20 minutes of this game. All right, Pittsburgh is 9 shots in this period. Is it possible? Is it doable? Can you guys achieve that? Well, we're going to find out. I don't think our power play is going to score an all tonight. It's not been from a lack of trying. Let's just say that. There certainly has been effort, but it just has not had any finishing capability. Fresh out of the box is Marino, I believe, who took the latest penalty. There's a shot and there's a save off Pionk. I shouldn't have played that, but maybe I'm being clever and getting my shots in early. A nice pull-up play by Larkin. It finds, guess who? Natchez, who has shot the puck probably almost in double digits on the net. Now, the Penguins have struggled. Once they get that blue line, they just kind of struggle. We make a nice save there, play it as Matheson finds Milano. We're going to stack up as the Penguins dump it in. Never got to it. Oh, that's my fault. Oh, whoa. I just got back into my crease. I was in free skate mode on a pure accident. And I don't know if that counts as a save, but my guy butterflied. The puck stayed out. Morrissey just came in and saved the day on this. He wrecked Kapanen, who has been a human boxing bag in this game. And technically, I think that should count as a save. We're going to see a shot. Yes, we just need to blocker it down. That's 14 in the game for the Penguins. Drops it back for Jarvis to the point. Trying to spread the love a little bit here. Meyer to Bear. Pointman trying to handle, but they handle offside. Yeah, there's just nowhere to go. I mean, once you get in that blue line, we're staying within the dots, and we're defending well. We're keeping our gaps, and it's a multi-man effort inside the blue line, and the Pens have struggled to just do a whole lot of anything once they get inside the blue line, and yet the game is tied at 2. I mean, I think if the AI was wise, they'd kind of try and chip it in, chase it down, but that's not a viable strategy for the AI all the time. Sometimes they dump it in, but that chip and chase strategy is just not really a thing. Let's see what Cirelli does here. You can just get right around and burn my defenseman. Why did I not move in the butterfly? A fortunate save. I'll take it. And a big block at the point. Another heavy block. A physical play by Dylan Larkin. Looks like the Penguins are going to get it right back. Here comes the Pens again. The pull-up, the pass, the shot. Cirelli wide. It was deflected off a teammate. Oh, stripped away. This is Poulin. Where's he going to go with it? Passed off. KK on the back check. A well-read play. Are we going to shorthanded? Something happened, and we're going to 4-on-4. I accidentally pressed X. We're skipping it. We're at 4-on-4 for some reason. Does this favor the Penguins? Pionk to Trennan. Stripped away by D'Angelo. Go figure. Oh, no. Raquel, could this be... thank God they got back defensively. It could have been a breakaway. But even worse, it's a one-timer blocked away. But that's not going to stop Trennan. heart racing a little bit here. My heart rate did go up on that sequence. Oh, that's a good strip of the puck there by Pettersson. We're going to have to see a shot. Drop pass, maybe not. Oh, don't freak out. Don't panic. Don't panic. I have to tell myself not to panic. Again, hasn't hesitated to shoot the puck. Windmills. And then one-timer blocked into their own goaltender, Haig. You guys are going to have to defend Pettersson. He's going to be a nuisance offensively. I can just overlap the post from here. Skates it to the corner. Drops it off. Larkin read it well. Got to appreciate my defense for just being in the right place at the right time in this game. And I'm just going to try to hope a guy gets to that. Well, the guy that got to it was the wrong colored jersey. There's the one-timer. They want to find it. And this should be a shot for Toronto. Shot goes wide. It's a little panic thinking about the Penguins' rush right now. What a strip by Drouin. He could win the game right here. He might just win the game. What a play by Jonathan Drouin to create the turnover. You know what this means? Empty net. I'm going for a goalie goal in this game. I certainly am. And that was all done on the forecheck. Penguins sitting at 15 shots. That's all they've generated. Again, a lack of shots from the AI team kind of hurting me right now. So Pittsburgh pulls their goaltender. Guess what? I'm going. It's rimmed around, but the goaltender is not gone. But that doesn't mean that I can't practice this. Well, that one accounted if the net was empty. And it is now empty. Look at him. He's going to the bench. And that could be an icing of tremendous consequence in many forms and many fashions. Let's just see what happens, how this plays out. And the Penguins have won it. Kapanen. Oh, we made a save and we kick it away. Battery low. Battery low needs to go away. I could have probably come out and played that puck. Lindell, not a turnover. Not a time for a turnover right here. Traverse the line and he's... That's the exact opposite of what we needed. And that icing has ramifications. I trusted my own team, and it turns out I couldn't trust my own team. I couldn't trust myself. I pulled myself off the short side post, and we've got a game that is looking like it might go to overtime. I would have been happy with the save percentage that I had, but now the save percentage is just ruined for this game. It's totally gone. It's just ruined by one bad turnover. Has completely ruined it. And just when you thought you had the game won, you don't have the game won just yet. 3-on-3 overtime. We have secured the point, which is the positive in all this. I had a chance to go for a goalie goal, or, well, we could have had a shot at doing all that. Oh, my God, what happened to the puck? Well, that chance is no more, so we can't worry about that. We just got to worry about my team finding a way to get this done in overtime. I'm now nervous about the possibility of a 2-on-1. Oh, there it is, Pettersson. Oh, what a save. That was a beautiful job to stay with Pettersson. Not easy to do. And Kapanen, an aggressive save. Beautiful work so far in the overtime session. Be ready for anything. Kapanen, he has been a punching bag for the Hurricanes in this game. Essentially, Toronto digs it out. He's got help coming his way. Cirelli dug out. Pionk posting in. Go screw yourself. You know, that's the exact opposite of the type of game we needed. Look at the line score. We are just going to play ourselves out of being the starter in the playoffs. By just... That game went from a game that was reasonable, and I could have taken the save percentage, and it just imploded. Well, we got a shot to get it right back in the right groove on the road against the Ottawa Senators, a place where, admittedly, we have had some struggles. We need... The most important factor right now is that line score. It's the only thing I can pay attention to. Yes, the save percentage, but the line score being absolutely crucial in this stage of the season. Well... We got to forget about that Penguins game. That's really important for us right now to just put it in the past, put it behind us. And I mean, I'm going to say it. I'm nervous. I am really freaking nervous because all of our hard work through what has been a pretty special season 4 could just be rapidly undone in the last 4 weeks here of the season or whatever it is. I mean, we've worked so hard to be here. We've worked so hard to be in this position, to have a good save percentage, to have a good season. And it has been a good season. But despite the fact that it's been a good season, our entire role as the starter for the postseason is entirely on the line. We need to pick up our play. Every game we play from here on in needs to just be spectacular. That hit the outside of the net. I appreciate the daring try from a bad angle. We'll make the save, and I'm just going to spit that out and hope you guys know what you're doing. Yeah, the way that Pittsburgh game ended is just going to be lingering on my mind for quite a while. It should not have gone the way that it did. We had a reasonable game and a save percentage in front of us, and we just kind of pissed it away. It's not entirely my fault. The defensive breakdowns were atrocious. Just need to be a simple kind of man in this net. Now, despite the jinx and the belief in the jinx, or whether you not believe in the jinx or not, I'm just going to say it. I'm going to say the forbidden word. But if we get a bunch of shutouts, including tonight, if we get a bunch of shutouts before the season ends, that would bring the save percentage up. Just getting multi-shutouts before the season ends, it would be a special way to cap it off and prove to Coach LaBelle that we can start in the playoffs. That was a sketchy sequence. The line score really goes up when you have a really big game. Like, if I give up 1 goal on 40 shots or so, the line score takes a tremendous jump. So shutouts really will bring the line score way up. Incredibly difficult task to do. It's not an easy thing for me to do, but if we're going to give ourselves the best shot, the absolute best shot at starting in the playoffs, it starts with shutting down the opposition. Oh my God, why would you do that? I panicked and flung that out. At least it's not an icing. Pass. Oh, how did that hit the pad? The gracious luck of the video game. Well, he drove the corner. I knew as soon as he drove the corner, there was going to be a pass out in front, and that's exactly what happened. Now, how much net did I give Verona here on this shot? Yeah, I moved over too much, but he shot it right into the pad. Thank God we got a save on that. Not out of the woods yet. Batherson from the corner. Good D on Batherson. Got to pick up. The puck's right there. Don't just stand there and stare at it. Go get it. Offense needs to start playing in this game. What? That was between the legs. What a move by Larkin. Very smooth. And Kyrou on the turnover will bring it in. Shooting. Oh, it's loose, and he's going to get it right back. Kyrou shot. Melted down in front. I really want you guys to play more careful with it, and by just turning it over is not a way to play careful. Granted, it's not a defensive zone turnover. We got to keep them wide. Keep them wide. Performance, and again, we extend the pad in a form of fortune. My playing's a little bit janky right now. My personal just play and positioning, it is janky. We are getting breaks in the form of shots being put on directly into the pad, as well as my player just extending the pad enough. They can't make the zone entry happen. We can't make sustained pressure happen so far. Svetch trying to get something going with Natchez. A good attempt. Timo Meier just trying to have a rip, and that's a penalty. Not a good, smart play there. Could have done without that. It's an offensive zone penalty for us as well. Well, if we're going to be successful as a team, if I'm going to be successful, we cannot be taking penalties, much less attacking zone penalties. Hopefully the Sens power play isn't very good, but I'm not gonna seal my lips on that one. So which way the Sens go with his Batherson to Brandstrom. Oh, I was already down in the butterfly. I think a face-off is a wise decision. AI teams, just shoot it off the rush. Do not pass. Don't do any of this crisscrossing. Just shoot it. Just to straight up skate it in and shoot it. I can handle that. This is the game where the Sens power play gets cheeky with it. They just have all this tic-tac-toe passing. What a play to Kyrou. Down and out almost. Can you cover that? Okay, that works too. Puck's laying right there. He can't reach out those long limbs and just cover the puck up. I would have preferred that there, but works out nonetheless. Kyrou shooting. That's fine. We got the cover this time. And a very early whistle. I was trying to play it. We didn't win the face-off this time. Brandstrom shooting. 5-hole save. Puck's loose. Back to the point. Sens keep it in. This is Kari Granlund. Slow skater. Could have had a breakaway. But nonetheless, killing time. That's all that matters. We're killing time right now. Might even draw a penalty if we keep this up. There you go. That's one way to kill it. Silverberg in the attacking zone. I don't even care if it's blocked because the power play is over. Oh, we're going to get a power play now. We've drawn it, like I said. A little bit of foreshadowing, if you will. We're going to go on the man advantage. We're just holding on to the puck now on the delayed call. Sens haven't touched up yet, and there it is. Well, I told you, you keep grinding away like that shorthanded. Brandstrom didn't like it. He didn't want to let our guy go get to that loose puck. We keep grinding away like that. Eventually, we were going to draw a penalty of our own. We're going to go to a power play before the first period will end. Chabot's going to fling it all the way down to where I am, and yeah, I guess I can play this. Why not? Yeah, goalie goals have been all the rage in real life lately. In both the NHL and the AHL, Linus Ullmark, or Linus, however you say his name. Ullmark scored a goal for Boston recently on an empty net. And then just the other night, Pyotr Kochetkov, Hurricanes goaltender down in the AHL, scored an empty net goal from the full length of the ice surface, basically, as well. He came out and played it behind and beside his own net and down into the empty cage. I'm going to do this. If you'd get out of my way, I could actually get it over there. Got Dylan Larkin, a teammate driving the net. It's Svechnikov. Nature's shot right on, blocked. We get repossession. It's a cluster for the puck right now. And again, I'm just going to play it, and here you go. Have fun with that one. Ooh, I don't think Svechnikov's having very much fun with that one right now. And that's the horn right there. A crazy finish to the period. So we pretty much are on similar terms with the Penguins game that we played before this, where the Senators, a weak dump, and I'm going to leave that. The Senators have 8 shots on net. The Penguins had 7 at the end of one. We currently have 10, and I think we had like 13 at the end of one period of play against Pittsburgh in the last game. Am I telling you that we're on pace to have a similar type of game? Hopefully not, because that would be disaster for us. Oh, what a stick lift that was. Not a penalty. Druin going right at it on the forecheck. We got that 1-4 trap fully engaged in the 1-4 trap now, as we typically are. This is a Coach LaBelle system. Kachuk penalty coming up. It's a delayed call on us. Svech has... He can't retire. He has to win that Stanley Cup first. We're going to try to get him the Stanley Cup this season. But before we do that, he's got to sit in the box for 2 minutes or less. Here's the pass. The one time. My God. What is with teams just one-timing it from a far distance like that? And Pittsburgh did this to us in the last game. I think it was a shorthanded goal. Ottawa does it to us in this game on the power play. A one-timer from long range. The AI just setting it up, teeing it up to perfection. And, I mean, I'm not playing as aggressive as the last time we got scored on from one of these, but we don't push and slide over in time. It's a tough break. It's a cross-ice one-time play. Well, there it is. Shutout confirmed. Not happening. Did I jinx it? Maybe I jinxed it. I don't know. The goal now is just keep the puck out of the back of the net. Rest of the game, we just cannot allow Ottawa to just tee it up on us like that at all. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What a weird play chasing the puck down. They were in slow motion after that. Why did I back myself away from the net like that? Oh, doesn't one of the defensemen, oh, nice save, right in the basket. Doesn't one of the defensemen for Ottawa have maybe it was Chabot, has like a massive slap shot X factor. What a shot for Natchez, who might have an X factor himself. Here we go. No breakaway this time. Save, rebound. That is Stützle. What were they trying to set up? He just took the net right off the moorings. See, Dylan Larkin's just like, hey, Coach LaBelle said drive the net. He said drive the net at all costs. And, well, that is certainly one way to drive the net there, Dylan Larkin. If you can't score, then I guess change the position of the net so you can score. Oh, good keep in by D'Angelo. If he didn't get there, that would have been a breakaway. And the puck went off the side of the net. Aerial flip into the slot area. Bobbles around on Saros. He plays it anyway. A really weird and random sequence of events is happening right now in this game, and no one's up there for that. I know, I throw it up there a lot of the time with a hope and a prayer, and if your hope and prayer works out, it might lead to a goal, and you never know. That's why it's called a hope and a prayer. You just never know. Right around his defenseman, no effort, but a great effort from Saros to make the backdoor one-time save on Nishushkin. Look at this. Look at Kyrou. Look at that. Unbelievable. No defensive help in front of me at all. And we almost did on that one. I mean, he just blitzed right past him. Oh, that rolled in on me. That could be a save. Finds a way to battle, stays with it, finds Druin. And we're still looking for that first goal in this game with 3:35 remaining in the second period. There it is. Valeri Nishushkin. You can always count on him. He just hit the 20-goal mark with that one. Big game player. Nishushkin, he just stays with a bobbling puck. And Saros, the shutout is finally broken. This is what the doctor ordered. A late second period goal to carry momentum into the final period of play. We need some shots from the Senators because just barely breaking a 900 save percentage right now is not cutting it. And who's to say that the one goal is the only one that they're going to score? That's a nice save on Nylander. Please tell me they took a penalty. They sure as hell did. I'm going to try to get here to the bench, get as quickly up there as I can, and there it is. I'm going to go to the power play. My big save has just bailed the team out, and it's allowed us to draw a penalty. Old Hurricanes jersey right there. Brady Tkachuk, the slash, it happened right in front of me. I mean, that was an easy call even for myself to make. Man, I mean, is there an update, or it's Ethan Bear again. He goes reaching, misses with the reach. Well, he gets a stick on puck, but he doesn't get possession back. Nylander in, couple of moves, We stay nice and poised, make a 5-hole save. I mean, there has to have been an update. My defense has been breaking down on some of these rush plays. Not that defensive breakdowns don't happen in the real world. They certainly do. It's just frustrating, I guess, for me when it does happen. That's an excellent save with the glove by UC Saros. You know, I'd argue that you have Larkin taking this face-off, move Necas to... well, we win it, and Larkin gets a good chance, so maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. To where Svechnikov currently is there on the left wing and have him roll out off the face-off win for a one-timer off of this, but we just keep winning it to Larkin, and we keep getting shots on net. We're going to play this clear, very clean, and just threw it just slightly too much over the head of Drouin, but it is now played offside. But a delay of game. So the delay of game theme, is that going to continue here in Ottawa? Eric Brandstrom, who hasn't he already been to the box? I think Brandstrom went to the box earlier in this game, so a second trip, this time for delay of game. Clean over the glass here. Well, it's a 5-on-3 for a minute 15. This could be really fun. Unless the Senators go shorthanded and they score a goal, then it's not fun. I slowed it down there for you. Just a nice job. So you don't have to skate in full length of the ice to go get that puck. Oh, that's right there. A prime opportunity lost to Larkin. Shooting, rebound through all of the traffic. Try to slow this down for my guys. Here you go. Got that up perfectly to Larkin, and now let's see what they can do with it. Look at that. Assist for me. It's Necas with the goal on a one-timer. What have you? Well, I would love to thank those guys for getting me an assist, and what do you know? Martin Necas on the one-timer. We've been trying to set this guy up in the last couple of games off of one-timers. It finally works out. We've taken the lead late in the second period. Well, Necas is catching up now in the points race to Leon Draisaitl and Connor McDavid. Could he win the Art Ross Trophy if we can get it going? Where's the puck? Oh, it got dumped in, but blocked before it could get all the way down. This is the final seconds of the period. Maybe we go for one more. Oh, rebound sitting there, nicey, juicy, and delicious. So the final period of play is underway. We're still on a very shortened power play. Or it's not a shortened power. You know what I mean by shortened power play. There's 30 seconds left of the power play that is carrying over from the previous period. We hit the post early here. And still, 12 shots on net from the Ottawa Senators. Something has got to give. If we can keep it to one goal against and we see like 18 shots, that's fine. But there's no guarantee that we get that. I need the opposing teams to shoot it more than 20 times in a game. I need to routinely see 26, 27, 28, 29, even 30 shots a game would be nice if we can keep the puck out of the back of the net. Well, Stützle's going to burn the defense here if we're not careful with it. We're just kind of goofing around. Oh, Stützle. Oh, my God. What a great save on Stützle. Barely got a pad on it. Might be the biggest save of the game so far. The pass across to Stützle. Of course, it's on a one-timer. He's got to corral the puck on the reception and shoot it. But again, we're not flaring very wide with the butterfly, and we're not getting over in time. Well, we're getting over in time, but you know what I mean. We're not perfectly on angle to this shot, and yet the game gives me a save again. I've been bailed out multiple times in this game, or in this recording session, that is, playing this game, where I haven't gotten completely on angle from a pass from one side of the ice to the other side of the ice. And Jordan Kyrou, oh my God, making mincemeat of our defense. That's embarrassing. Just a little bit back and forth here at the center ice. Jarvis bumps off of Bernard Docker's hit. He did not let go of D'Angelo as soon as he needed to, and it's going to be a holding penalty coming up. Oh, we're going to score! Delayed penalty. We're going to score a goal. Dylan Larkin, I just got the camera back in time. And you should see Dylan Larkin's goal right here. A little bit better look at it. Look at his two defensemen and the goaltender. All that he had to beat all of that to score that goal. So D-Boss's delayed penalty goal, a very interesting one. He had two defensemen and the goaltender to beat to create that. That's a nice save, keeping it out on the short side. That's given us a nice 2-goal advantage to pad ourselves going toward the late stages of the third period. Good shot with a rebound, but it was not as favorable of a rebound as we needed it to be. But right in front, low to high, and we score again. Timo Meier, unbeatable right now. That dude is living it up. He's the eye. I get it, the third eye, I guess. Timo Meier certainly had a third eye, or not Timo Meier, rather, but Dylan Larkin had the third eye. He went below the net, and so Dylan Larkin creates 2 goals back-to-back. All right, now I just need to see some simple shots. You keep them from outside, and I handle the shots. and we're good to go. That's basically got to be the recipe for the rest of this game. That's not really what I had in mind. A Tim Stützle blast right down the middle of the ice from... Okay, I've seen my shots now. I can go home. Might be a case of the game is listening. Be careful what you ask for, because you may get it, and I think I got what I asked for right there. I got my shots. Hey, I said from outside, and the shots were from outside. There was a big slap shot involved in there. I just want to see simple opportunities to make saves. That's all I'm asking for. See, there may be less than 9 minutes to play in this game, but this will be the game where the Senators end up getting every opportunity in the world in the late stages of the game. That was not the smartest rim around, and I'm really slow getting back to the crease. There are very simple things in life that make me happy, and not much makes me much happier than a 900 save percentage. Should we be able to get it? Oh, okay. I've had enough. I'm having fun, but that's enough fun for one time. Well, you know, I was curious if the Senators could reach 20 shots on net. They pretty much got there all in one entire sequence and possession. All right, guys, you can start playing in the attacking zone once again. That would be a nice step forward for us. Look at this beautiful development here. Natchez working with Drouin. They did everything except score. Ooh, this is a risky place. Okay, I don't think Natchez was prepared for that. I don't think there's a forward in the entire league that could have been prepared for that play. Bumped and absorbed all that contact and does a little bit more and scores. Jonathan Drouin, Potts number 30 on the season, number 5 on the night for the Carolina Hurricanes, and this game is all but finished. Yeah, that should send the fans packing, and I love it. I'm in love with where this game is at the current moment. Let's just pray it maintains this steady pace to the very end. Well, we may go and get number 6 right here. What an opportunity for the team. And I'm fine with this. You keep possession down there. I'm fine with that. I don't even know if we're at 20 shots yet. But, yeah, play out the last 2.5 minutes here. Just like we have. McKay have a spin move off. But that was... just made that look too easy. It was kind of dirty. But he made it look way too easy. I mean, is there even any point in selling popcorn at this stage of the game? I mean, maybe to a few rogue Canes fans out there, but I mean, I see a few in the standings, or in the standings. There may be Canes fans in the building, but don't think that the Senators organization won't take their money. They will certainly take their money. Stützle. This is where things get dicey. Maybe I can make it. Maybe I can speak it into existence. Go get number 7. KK, saved by Saros at the top of the crease. 54.1 to play. 30 seconds left in the game. This final 30 seconds is brought to you by the letter W, because that's pretty much exactly what we're going to do here. We're going to W, unless the Senators can score 5 goals in 19 seconds. Probably not happening. Hopefully they don't score any goals in the final 15 here. Holding my breath here. Nylander, there could be a shot coming from outside, but we can just bully those guys along the boards. This is going to be exactly the kind of answer we needed. A great game on the road in Ottawa to get it right back where it needs to be. Getting our ship in order, if that makes sense. Running a tighter ship here. And Coach LaBelle, the line scorer, deserves to go way up from that game. Oh, boy, what could have been? Almost a 950 save percentage. What could have been a shutout? It certainly deserved to be. Remember, the only one that got past us, a really far out, cross the ice one-timer. And aside from that, almost perfection. I mean, we basically took the Senators' lunch money in that game. A 6-1 W on the road. Beautiful. Oh, my God. A limited edition hockey card? Are you freaking kidding me, man? They're going to be selling this at Tim Hortons. All the kids are going to be wanting one.